Here's the Italian bond yield jumping to more than 7% last night and sending shockwaves around the world. At that rate, interest on Italy's debt would cost about 150 billion a year. Not affordable. It was a rude awakening for those who thought the resignation of Silvio Berlusconi would fix anything. There's basically a market run on Italy going on, and the only thing that will stop it now is cash, not deck chair shuffling. The Italian share market was not quite as hard hit as the bond market, which is perhaps understandable since Italian companies don't just operate in Italy. But there were reasonably heavy falls across Europe and Wall Street last night, and even bigger falls in Asia, where the Hong Kong market has gone down more than 4%. The Australian index fell 2.2%. Some of that was due to ANZ and NAB going ex-dividend, but the iron ore miners were hammered, as was Qantas. And commodities fell overnight as well. Even gold was sold off to some extent, even though it plays a dual role as a commodity and an alternative currency to the ones being debauched by their desperate central banks, namely the US Fed and soon the European Central Bank. The Australian dollar has fallen 2 cents against the US dollar in 24 hours. It's even fallen against the euro, which is saying something. And finally, you've heard about today's job figures, unemployment down and 10,000 new jobs in October. But this chart shows the ratio of full-time to part-time jobs. As we've discussed before, the GFC saw a big drop in full-time employment as companies cut staff hours instead of firing them. But now it's gradually, haltingly recovering again. And that's finance.